What's up, race fans? My name's Owen, and welcome back to the Bed Fender podcast. In this one, I will be reviewing the second race of the NASCAR playoffs at Kansas Motor Speedway, Kansas. So starting on the front row was Tyler Reddick and Joey Logano. Nothing really interesting other than that. So start of stage one was 80 laps. Logano takes the initial lead. A couple laps later, Alex Bowman takes the lead. And then the competition caution comes out. Tyler Reddick wins the race off pit road. And during that pit stop, Denny Hamlin had a equipment interference penalty. So he had to go to the back of the field. Then, a little while later, Kevin Harvick slams the wall, bringing out the second caution, and Harvick is out of the race. So on this one, it seemed like the two guys racing ahead of him kind of cut him off, which got him loose, and he overcorrected and slammed the wall. So after that, Martin Truex Jr., he brushes the wall, but stays going. Then Tyler Reddick hits the wall, bringing out the third caution, and Tyler Reddick is out of the race. Alright. So, on the pit stops, Austin Dillon won the race off pit road. Then Christopher Bell takes the lead, and Bell ends up winning stage one. At the end of stage one, there were two cars out, both of them being playoff drivers, and then two cars a lap down. So far, there have been 3 playoff drivers that had issues in the first stage. Alright, so second stage was 85 laps. Michael Mcdowell won the race off pit road and then leads the race. Then Ty Gibbs hits the wall, bringing out the fourth caution, and Gibbs is out of the race. I think this is Gibbs' first DNF after being called up. Not 100% sure on that one. Then Martin Truex Jr. takes the lead. Then Ricky Stenhouse hits the wall, bringing out the fifth caution. And on this round of pit stops, Austin Dillon, Kyle Busch, and Daniel Suarez all got penalties for equipment interference. So that's 3 more drivers. So 6 drivers have had problems so far. After that, William Byron leads. Then a little while later, Eric Jones bumps into Harrison Burton, who collects Corey LaJoie, who then makes contact with Alex Almirola, and most of them hit the wall, bringing out the 6th caution. And out of this one, Corey LaJoie and Harrison Burton are out of the race. After this, William Byron takes the lead. And then Kyle Busch spins and blows the tire, bringing out the 7th caution of the race. And then Alex Bowman wins the race off pit road and ends up winning stage 2. So after the stage, there were 5 cars out of the race and 2 cars a lap down, with, to my count, 6 playoff drivers having trouble. This first round has been hectic for the playoff drivers. Alright, for the last stage was 100 laps. Bowman wins the race off pit road. Then Bubba Wallace takes the lead. And then the green flag pit stop start. Then Bowman takes the lead, Suarez takes the lead, Logano takes the lead, and then Bubba Wallace takes the lead back. And then Bubba Wallace just runs away with it. And we get our 18th different winner this season, which is, I think, the most different winners all time, if I'm not mistaken. So the top 5 were Bubba Wallace, Denny Hamlin, Christopher Bell, Alex Bowman, and Martin Truex Jr. And after this race, there is only one driver clinched into the round of 12, and that is Christopher Bell. After having some decent stages, he clinches. And the 4 drivers that are in the danger zone are Kyle Busch, Austin Dillon, Chase Briscoe, and Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick is in a must-win situation at Bristol, which is next. So, I look forward to seeing what he does. I'm going to have to rate this race a 6 out of 10. It wasn't too... The last stage was just boring. The first 2 stages were pretty eventful, so that at least saved it a little bit. So I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. And I forgot to rate the Italian Grand Prix. I'm going to put that as a 6.5 out of 10. It wasn't too good, but so please remember to like and subscribe, as well as follow me on my other channels, one being my main channel of Fan Rant Tan, one being a D&D channel where me and my friends play D&D. That is called Drunkards and Dumbasses. You can also find us under the Boundless Shores. So, that's all for this episode. Please join me next week while I review the Bristol race. We'll see you later. Peace.